Got a stupid one for us today, more stupid than normal. It's time to expand Hell's lovely red crimson keep, and this big black scary keep is in the way. So, we're gonna build right into it. I wanna build more farms, basically. These two clowns are just so terrible at their jobs. Just terrible at everything, actually. So I'm thinking that maybe another 1 or 2 farms may help with the overall crop and meal situation in Hell. I doubt it, but I'm really running out of ideas at this point. We've built another house beside the composter, which the guard tower within it has pushed back the colony's boundaries so that we can expand. And what I'm going to do, again in a foreseeable failed attempt to help the farmers grow more crops, is to build a second composter to the other side, and we'll have the farms then sprawl down from it. A little bit of symmetry and attempting to keep all things farm related together. But of course, this big monster is sat right in the way of our agricultural progression. And honestly, rather than chip away at demolishing the build, we're just going to build straight into it. Our farms will basically become the new foundations of the keep. We're essentially just a parasitic colony, if I'm being honest, feeding off and using what's around us to survive. All of at the moment is the builder working on the new composter build, and she's just requesting in a flower shop in order to continue. So that means, if I've set them up correctly, that Amaris and Grace should be picking up the farms. I think it's also safe to say that this might be those two builders' final episode. Think me and Blue will try stay around to ensure their safety. Blue more than me, seeing as I'm sure I'll get distracted by something at some point. Always a great first start. I basically force-fed everyone pork chops there, and that has bought us a little bit of working time at least. Thank you for protecting me here then, Blue. I do have a few more lava bits to fill over with moss, and give the builders even more work to do. The closer we're getting to the keep here, the more nasty noises I can hear coming from it. They really aren't happy with us encroaching it. Too bad for them that soon we're pretty much going to be living with them, whether they like it or not. Here's Amaris digging away at something. I can't see exactly where she's stripping at the moment, but I'm assuming it's somewhere in the keep. Just out of curiosity, how far back does this go? Oh, I was hoping to maybe see some of those construction tape go across the way. And Amaris has just burned to death, literally within seconds of me just going on top of the keep. How the hell did she burn to death? There's no lava. Sadly, you don't get coordinates of colonist deaths anymore. It just simply says they burned on the north or whatever side. This is the north side. I get the feeling she's maybe teleported into the keep here. Let's go in and have a look. Oh well, we've found her grave at least. I wonder if she teleported into that. Right, next one. Amaris managed to get her stuck in this area here, so we'll just simply... we'll simply mine our way into it, and that's a lot happening here. But not to worry, that's why we've brought Blue with us, and she will simply handle it all. I'll assist, of course. But yeah, this is where Amaris managed to get into, so let's dig up her grave. I'll grab her stuff, and we do have a way then for Hamilinus to then get in, should he need to, which I don't think is a very good idea. Good to see you out here then, Grace. Come to join the party. You two are trying to go into the big keep. Right, do we need to mine our way into it for you? Yes. It sounds pretty nasty in here, not gonna lie to you then, Grace, but by all means, come on up and come on in. I think so long as you don't open the crimson cages here, then you shouldn't get attacked by the hoglins. Just out of curiosity actually, Blue, do you have any hoglin kills? Not by the looks of it, but we've got 3 pages of death now. Over 6,000 magma cubes. Oh, tell you what then, Blue, seeing as another builder has tried to swim in lava, why don't you go in there and go get your very first hoglin kills? Or not. They just launched Blue right onto the scaffolding here. Are you okay, pet? Come on down and let's just finish these off together. Yep, see? Distracted by nonsense already. The other builder just tried to swim in lava there as well. Oh, ancient debris. And I'm wondering if it was maybe in this room here that he tried to swim in, similar to Amorous. Don't see a grave so far, so maybe he's went to another room. Yes, indeed he did go to another room, so he's gone to this one here, which I think is a smeltery room. Right, next. I think what we're gonna do is just strip mine away the boundary of where the construction tape comes out to. Yes, I get the feeling it's little pockets like this which are maybe causing the issue. And we've made it to the other side. Damn, okay, these farms are gonna take up quite a bit of the keep. I just installed a mining area of effect augment onto the pickaxe, so let's see if that will help clear things out here. Yeah, it might a bit. Wow, holy crap, okay, let's see how much we can then remove of this piece here. I need to do it just a little bit higher up. And a chest. Yep, I'm definitely going to need to be careful with how I mine then, because I don't want us going too far down. That will just lead to me having to do more. Oh, unless the hole filler mod could maybe help us here. I don't know if this is going to work because we don't have dirt or anything, but yes, it will then. Okay, so I can mine away pretty much aimlessly and we can just simply clean up our mess. Fantastic. Lovely, lovely dirt. Oh man, have I been wasting my time the entire time placing in moss blocks? Could I just have been doing this? Well, yes, to an extent. We really need a block underneath first before we can do it. I don't think we can really fill lava. Not with this hole filler tool anyway. Here's one of the new builders then. How are you getting on, pal? Let me make your life just a little bit more dangerous. If I could find a way to then just put these blocks down to there, could I hole fill over to it? No, I still think it's the lava that's maybe going to cause the issue there. Maybe something like that then. Still not quite. Well, at least we're still helping him clear things out. But the hole filler tool worked there. I threw that on the edge. So do I just need to hit the edge? No, I don't know why some of them work and some of them don't. Yeah, close enough, I suppose. I really don't know if I'm helping or hindering at this point. Probably both. I think the augment is maybe just a bit too much for what we're trying to achieve here. We need something maybe a bit smaller. I really can't be bothered. They'll just need to do. I mean, I suppose the way the builders should look at it is that dirt will be a lot easier to dig through than the blackstone here, and a lot safer than the lava to fall in. So yes, then Mr. Builder, you are welcome. As are you, Grace. I see this builder here going through my little elaborate tunnel. Where are you going, chap? You've just come to this point here. Do you need me to clear out a little bit of space for you? Because I'll gladly do that. Then if we can hit the edge, we'll fill that up. Oh, blue. Yep, don't worry, blue's fine. Blue's absolutely fine. You just need to not get in the way of my stupidity. Oh, speaking of which, yep, I think I've just trapped that new builder. Oh, and another piece of ancient debris for us underneath their cookery setup. Don't mind if I do. Nearly lost it there because my backpack's full of junk. Perfect. May as well loot these other chests here whilst we're at it, see if we can actually get anything decent from it. Pork chops could be good for those hungry idiots, actually. The builders are gonna need a lot of dirt for these farms anyway, so I suppose they can just look at it like I'm already assisting on that front. That is a lot of ore, which I really do want to take, but I get the feeling at some point our idiots will maybe ask for some of this stuff as decoration, so I'll try leave it for now. Oh, I might accidentally mine it though. Nope, let's just leave it for now. Any other goodies around here that I could take? Well, Blue, if you would like to maybe take out whatever the hell that thing is there. Holy crap, actually, maybe I'll assist just in case. Oops. This is a dead piglin. Yep, I really don't need to help Blue whatsoever. I think she's absolutely got it all covered here. She goes up a plume of lava. Yeah, you go into that. I do see another piece of ancient debris, so we'll just break our way into this room and we'll go grab it. Oh, and we do have some redstone down here as well. Actually, a lot of redstone with observers. Is this supposed to be a trap? I am absolutely ruining this keep and I couldn't be happier. And let me guess then, here ward, I've now made your life so much more difficult by putting in all the dirt. Let me see if I can remove some of it. That help, pal? Well, I did and didn't help there. I accidentally removed all the dirt he was stood on. Right, next. How are you not dead yet, Grace? That's free builders so far on the other side. And maybe spoke too soon. I really wouldn't be beside me, Grace. Yeah, smart idea. So much food in these chests, so much junk for idiots to have. You better keep this lot sated and stop being idle. I'm going to end up overwhelming the warehouse here with all the new materials I'm bringing back. Yep. We're gonna need level 4 soon enough, just so that we can get some more inventory space, because I definitely foresee this becoming a big issue soon. Well, I think that is pretty much the kind of foundations in all removed. We've of course just got a few more bits which the builders can clear up, and a lot of dirt to contend with, but we're looking not too bad depending on how far up we now need to dig, which of course I could always assist with it. I also just found a black ember sapling there in a barrel that is from productive trees. Kinda curious to see how these type of plants are going to grow, so I'm just going to put that there. And as I go for some bone meal, that's all I've completed the composter. Perfect. Yeah, so could I get this thing growing up here? Oh, very interesting. Oh, damn, I like the leaves. I don't think it quite suits the rest of the greenery around here, but it's certainly an interesting looking tree. I also just grabbed out his spare diamond backpack, so at least we have a way to store things here temporarily, because I do fear that the warehouse is going to be full a lot sooner than later today, and I really don't want to hold progress on things. I think that is pretty much it all cleared out then, so what I've done is just remove the augment from the pickaxe at the moment, so no more mega chunking out of things. I think the next big thing to maybe tackle will be the sheer amount of dirt around the place. I'll just keep an eye on where they're mining and see if I can help a little bit. A bit more precisely at least. With the goggles on, I do see the blue bounding box, so yes, there is a little bit more clearing out to do, but not too much. This is all looking so much better then, and as I know that the entire floor of this thing, the foundations, are mainly made of dirt, what I think we're gonna do is see if we can just hole fill in all around the edges if we can. 2 at a time is not going to be viable, and stuff like that is not going to be helpful. Oh damn, I was really hoping just to like throw one hole filler tool down and it would fill in the entire area around here. Well, that is disappointing. We might need to do it just bit by bit, small bits by bits. Yep, as long as we've kind of got some corners then, we can fill in more and more. The moss carpets as well are not going to help matters. Come on, hole filler tool. That's a lot better. Blue, for f***'s sake. Yes, without dogs in the way and we have better segmented areas, then the hole filler tool can do a much better job. Exactly like that. And this overall is just going to save the builders quite a lot of placement work. Yeah, Blue, just you concentrate over there. I'm going to hole fill over here. Guests, you too are not going to help matters. And you know what, actually, that worked out a lot better than I thought it would. That's the entire area now covered with dirt. Hopefully saving this lot quite a bit of building time. And here comes Hubertus to remove all of said dirt. Oh, I'm really happy that I spend all my time helping this lot. To be fair, the vast majority of the land is eventually going to become dirt, just these corners are going to be cobblestone, so that's why they've removed them. And that's all I've just finished with a level 2 house upgrade there. That's the new house we put in. Excellent. I really need to stop running and digging, otherwise I just remove chunks like this, give me even more work to do. And I really need to be careful as to where I land as well. Oh, holy crap. 1 step forward and 5 backwards working with me. You know, seeing as we've now officially met the neighbours, what I think we're going to do is just simply come over and help ourselves to some lovely prismarine. We're gonna need some of this stuff for level 4 upgrades anyway, so we may as well just help ourselves. Well, thank you chaps, much obliged. That's really going to help us in the near future. That's the cobblestone foundations finally coming in, so it really shouldn't take them much longer to get the farms up and operational. Not too long at all actually, that's one of the new level 1 farms. Good work then Hubertus, but instead of you being idle, why don't you come out here and start the level 2 upgrade to it. Meanwhile, what we're going to do then is hire in a new farmer. So welcome in then, Warren, and thank you Grace, there's the second level 1 farm in. But what we'll get Warren then doing for us is growing, or probably not growing, nether peppers. And it's going to be the same story for you I'm afraid Grace, straight back out here to upgrade this to level 2 next. And we'll get the second farmer just simply growing his chickpeas within their field. Once we get them up to level 3 and we can then have them doing 3 fields each, we'll pretty much just have them then cultivating the same crops as these other 2 idiots are doing. And before we know it, we'll have 4 farmers, all being idle and not harvesting a single crop between them, making all of this a completely pointless exercise.